Welcome to Minneapolis. I had just gone below the street level. As you can see up there, there's a jogger. She's on street level. And we are near the Mississippi River. There's the Stone Arch Bridge in the background, or aqueduct. And here we have an enormous wall with entrances for boats to go into the city at one time, and entrances up above, as you can see, which are no longer accessible because something happened and the rest of the building seems to have come down or something. And street levels up there, the Great Mississippi River down there, and we're gonna be looking at this feature here that I found. You see all the walling off of these uneven elevations here. Very strange. But when you come over here, this is very interesting now. So behind me here, Old World Mills. That's the Pillsbury Flour Mill. That's Pillsbury as well. Old World, buried. And they are connected through a series of tunnels and a large tunnel network. And I'll show you some entrances that I know of that give you access to those tunnels. And right now is a good time because it's frozen here, and that allows you to go into the tunnels without having to walk in water. So I'll be able to get a look here. But as you can see, here's the top of a building. We are on the top of a building right now, the very top. It's damaged, very damaged, and it is a brick structure as well. You can see brick and concrete. And very telling, a telling sign of the old world is the brick, is how the masons laid the bricks. These here are all headers. A brick, when a brick is laid the long way, that's a stretcher. And when it's laid this way, it's called a header. And when you see a mixture of those going on in a building, that's telling that you're looking at an old world structure. Is the masonry. See the bricks down there? It's all snowy and covering it, but we're on the top of a structure, which the rest of it goes along the side of this, what they say is like a cliff face of bedrock, which it's not. It's all part of the same structure here, all of this is. And I'll be getting up close to it to see what we can see in the snow. But I'm too eager to get out here, and it's supposed to snow later on today, so I want to get some shots of this while I can right now, and while I can get into this tunnel and show you what's going on here. So here's the entrance to the top of this building. This is the roof of a damaged building, and we're gonna go right here and look without slipping. See, when it's cold, there's ice here. This is normally about like 3 feet deep, and you have to wear, gear to get in here if you wanted to. But look here. Now, you got the old world arch. They're bricks. The bricks up here seem to have turned into blocks. See? And that tunnel right there, you crawl under there, and you end up into a tunnel network that spans across the entire city, basically, especially along the riverfront. This one directly goes into the Pillsbury Mills. It goes under the road, it goes beneath the street right there, and into these buildings. Now, we move on without slipping down these icy Okay, here we go. This is the rest of this building here, the same building. And as you can see, it's very damaged. And I'll be showing you some very interesting features that we find here. This is all part of the same structure. It seems to have been a brick structure. I'll get up closer to it because we can actually see some of it right now, which is great. Look at the ice coming out of that, wow. But yeah, this is along this bank here, or this I don't know what you call it. This is a building. So But it's all the same building here. All of this down all the way down to the river. And what they did was they were able to have boat traffic come into these buildings and go right into the buildings from the Mississippi River behind me. And I'll get up closer to show you some of this. All damaged and falling apart. And I believe that all of this here was brick, and I'll show you why. Without slipping here. Okay. Ooh, steep stuff. Very icy. But I just can't wait anymore. I had to get here and show you guys. So let's see what we're looking at. So there's Pillsbury. That tunnel is on the other side there where I just was. And it goes all the way underneath here and under the road where that lady's walking up there. That's street level. And it goes into those buildings. I will be getting footage of that network as well. Hopefully soon here while it's still icy and I don't have to walk in water, which is nice because once you get in there, it's fairly warm when you get into the actual network. And I'm going to show you something here that I shared with Mark from Our Melted Reality, and I'm going to get up closer to it so we can look at what they used to build, like how they used to build, because it's very interesting. It's telling, but it's very interesting. Now you see here there's bricks on the ground and rubble everywhere because this place was absolutely destroyed. But let's see if I can get down here without slipping. Maybe I ought to go the other way. Let's grab onto this. We here in Minnesota know exactly what we're doing in the snow, eh? This ain't a problem. Okay. So, check this out. See the brick wall right there? And look at that support beam. The iron girder. It is filled in with bricks. It has been built that way. I don't know why. I would probably say for some type of a energetic reason, like for maybe for the electricity. I don't know why they would brick in the iron girders. But if these bricks are what we think they are, that might make sense. But have you ever seen that before? Ooh, it's slick here. Check this out. And whatever that is, it's made of the same material that the brick is made out of. These were all red bricks. These were all red. You can see some of them are still red here, here, and here. It's been so damaged that they've lost their color. But I'll show you something interesting. Oh, if I can get up here. I'm walking on like a mountain goat here. Okay. So there's an abrupt transition right here in this brick, and it turns into what looks like stone, mangled stone. Sorry, I can't really get too far back here because I'm on a cliff edge. Okay, so we can get back. Okay, can I zoom back? No. So you got a transition going on here abruptly, maybe where it cracked, possibly, and inside of this hole where it seems like this is made from bedrock, which they tell you this is bedrock, but look, it's that pebblecrete stuff that we know so well. Look what's inside, but beautiful preserved red bricks. And there's no stamps on any of them, but they're extremely red. That's not painted. Very, very red. And they're just, so I'm thinking that all of this was all brick. And now, like a mountain goat, I'm gonna work my way back down. And you can see here, the edge of the building right there. There's the iron girder with the bricks inside. And I will mountain goat my way like a Minnesotan should back down this safely. Okay. Very slick stuff here. Okay. Let's take a look at that girder from here. Now, see that? Yeah, red brick up there. Look at that. And a very abrupt transition right there. And what looks like, and what they tell you is, oh, here comes the snow. And what looks like bedrock, what they tell you is bedrock, is filled with bricks in that hole. Here's more of the structure. Oh, there's a robin down there. The first robin I've seen all year. Huh. Spring must be here. Check this out. There's the robin. A few of them. First robins of the year. Okay, so now, whoa, don't slow.